If you think life is unfair, remember you could end up being a Shimakaze in clan battles. Hello and welcome, and we are back with another Let Me Explain series. Today I'll be talking about Clan Battle Season 28, and I'll be featuring some of the VODs in the 7 map pool. This is gonna be the 6th map if I remember correctly, and it was a good rotation game, extremely good rotation game, and the point of view, understanding your role, and moving your pieces to the right board. So, as we always know, this game is a chess. There's your squares, move your pieces, and we are trying to find something. Okay, so we are playing against Rain. They have Main, Novo, Conde, Moskva, Marseille, Leni, and Chadansk. We have Colombo, Double Novo, Conde, Svea, Marceau, and another Chadansk. We are deploying Conde Marceau on 910, Novo anchoring C, backed up by Colombo middle. That's why I always kept saying you need to play BB in middle at all costs. You do not want to commit to play middle. If C is weak, go reinforce C. If you can push like between 5-6 line, suddenly you can make it 5 in B. And if you can go to the right side, you can make it like 5 in C, just by moving the right at the right timing basically. We are pushing to scout 9-10 as always, RPF pointing toward us, and we are radar, so we know it's the Marceau. We are pushing in, try to get some damage. We do lose some damage here, 4k. The Marceau got an early raider and chipped us. That's what I would have done myself. Very calculated move, I guess. I always do that in my Marceau. If I see the RPF, I want to chip their DD. And this is how you outplay a Marceau, basically. You have the Chadansk radar. You can always abuse it before getting behind an island and chip the DD. Chip a bit by bit by bit by bit. That's how you outplay a Marceau, because in a close quarter, you have absolutely no chance to deal with this boat. We are spatting the Gdansk. At this point, you do not want to shoot him kiting in. You have bad velocity and bad arcs. He has extremely laser guns, and you just DCP'd. Know your limits. Do not pick losing engagements. So, we just spotted. We saw the Gdansk Marseille coming. We saw the Conde on 1-2 with the main in middle. We do know the Moskva will be always playing there, like it's a common known position for anchor cruisers like Moskva, Stalin, Novo, Petro, and they just dive. So we are seeing the Moskva. He's kinda pushing. And yes, there he is. We are radared, so I would assume we are radared by the Moskva. We are not moving from our positions, as you can see. So far, so good. And now I'm like, interesting. My Conde is coming towards 910. He's gonna hold there, right? There's absolutely no fucking reason for me to sit 910. I can trust the Conde. Like, it's not a Marceau, right? Like, you need to understand this. If there was a Marceau, I would anchor the Conde. And as you saw against the clan earlier on stream, I did rush a Conde there in my Marceau because he was alone. And there was a leg mod clip with him, so it's not that big of a deal. It's a free kill. However, on the Chadansk, you cannot rush a Conde. You need to understand, you are a very paper boat. You try to do that. You don't have the alpha topes, and they are very slim. So when you top them, if you do slightest angle, he's gonna literally dodge everything. And you're a paper boat. With an F key and reload boost, you can literally get one shot, an absolute one shot. So I know he's secure there, and I'm like, interesting. Moskva diving way too early. I think that was a mistake. And now I'm asking the Novo to dive and Hydro. This is the position, again, if you play ranked, that's why I always keep mentioning, ranked is like the gym. Ranked is my gym. If you play ranked, you pretty much memorize every island in the game. Pretty much every island. You can memorize like where you can lob, who can lob back on you, what is your further distance, which island you can find an angle and lob without being spotted. And if you play ranked long enough, you will pretty much memorize everything. So there's no need for me to sit a 9-10. My job is done, right? I did spot and I take damage for it. If I continue that fight, it's gonna end up in me losing the fight. There's absolutely no fucking reason for me to fight 9-10. So we are chilling here. and I'm waiting for the Novo to push. You push Hydro, suddenly that Moskva, he will be dead in like a minute or two. How is that found? We have the Novo coming in, right? And there's me ready with a Condi. Condi have direct line of sight, as you can see on the minimap. And me, because we are Batman, we have the contingency plan. We can always lob on people. Remember, with AFT, you can lob on people. You have 13.8, almost 14 kilometer range, and you do have a very bad boy fire chance. There's a Moskva, and now we ask for a radar, and he radared for me, and I'm ready to start my barbecue. So the Moskva is there. He's kinda stuck. He can do anything. And yeah, the main is trying to go base. We have Colombo in middle to kinda, chip him. Colombo doesn't need to show broadside to shoot. You just sit Bawin and like deliver 30k salvo every like 30 seconds. Because sap and the angles on the Colombo makes it amazing. Also, Reggie, I'm playing with Reggie for nearly 10 years. Like we know each other, play style, and like whenever I send him on a flank, I can trust him. He's gonna do wonders. Same for him when he sent me with a DD. So we are shooting the Moskva. I'm ready by him. It's fine. I can always lob without being lobbed back. And now it's a race against time. You see the Gdansk rotated and he's farming my Novo with their Marcel. So it's suddenly 1-2 with this guy and me and the Condi with the Moskva. However, we have the advantage. I rotated earlier and I did more damage to the Moskva before they did it to the Novo. And my Novo is tankier than the Moskva. Remember that. My Novo is tankier than the Moskva. Moskva is a big and thick. Novo as well, but Novo is tankier. So, we are raided. It's fine. We just stop here and I'm trying to do as much DPM as possible. We are winning the 1-2 there. Again, that's why I do fucking hate the Denny. If you play against a good team or against good flank, you are suppressed to the core. Nothing you can do about it. They have like Svea Gdansk. You chasing a Svea Gdansk on a flank is not the smartest idea. Let me say this. Svea can always have the fast smokes. It can just fry you like a chicken. It has a torpedo which forces the floodings, and it can use the smoke. You shoot it back. The Svea can use the smoke against you because you have a bad penalty in the smoke. And the moment he smokes, he's gonna spot you. And not to mention if there's another spotter with him. So you chasing a Svea, I always kept saying it so many times, guys. Pushing Svea is not recommended. It's stupid, and you don't want to do that. Either you commit a full force and you force it, like really force the kill, or it's not gonna end up in your favor, pretty much. Especially if ADD goes to spot it, which is kinda fucking dumb, but it is what it is. So we are killing the Moskva, 30k on him, as you saw, and at this point our job is done. We managed to secure the Moskva. He dies. C is secured. I insta pushed when I saw him like 3-4k. There doesn't need to sit behind the island. He was dead, and I'm getting the fires too, actually, but not so much. We're gonna step on C, and I insta ask the Novo to full reverse, because if the Novo, this is a blind spot. You see this one? This is a blind spot. If the Novo reverses and go there, nothing can spot him. Anything tries to come to the C cap, it's over. So the Condi, on the other hand, he's taking damage. We managed to secure the Moskva. The Gdansk took some damage from the Novo, which is kinda amazing as well. And yeah, we're gonna secure C, and we're gonna go towards base. So I have Reggie in the channel. That's why I kept telling the channels are really good. Suddenly we have 4 in C, right? Reggie sits here, and I rotate, and suddenly we have 5 in A. Like with 2 right moves or 2 like pieces. You move 2 pieces, and you can have a solid defense. Channel is really strong. It's very, very, very strong. So now we secure C, and we are pushing toward our base full fucking speed. I do ask for a radar to see where the main movement, or we keep track on his movement. He's in middle, pushing guy, and yeah, so far so good. We pretty much won the game. Like Condi can do anything on 1-2. It's just too much DPM. Like the fires will kill him. There's a Novo in base anchoring. He can't like cross like here. He's just dead, pretty much dead. Like the damage output, it's amazing. So Gdansk and Svea, that's too much. That's way too much. For those who are not aware, you need to watch the previous cards or the last cards that has passed. These two on a flank, they are deadly, deadly, deadly combos. Like Batman and Superman, you cannot go through any of them. They are just extremely strong. So main gets spotted. He shot my Reggie, but Reggie angled, so that's kind of nice. And their Nova was going to ram. He was lucky here. Reggie was ready for a shot, and we canceled the ram. But as you can see here in a second, half. Unlucky, but ram is not bad for us. We got 2 kills. Even if he dies, nothing can stop on A. I managed to top there to the channel because I knew he's gonna go to the channel. And yeah, the game is pretty much over. So then he tries to come. Like, it's not gonna end up well for him. I can fight the Denny from close range. I have the TPM and I have the fire chance. I have everything I need to fight the Denny from close range. However, you do not want to fight the Denny from long range because he will have the advantage on you. So we are keeping the island between me and the main, as you can see, going forward and shooting him. And Gdansk and Svea coming back towards A, and in no time that main would die. That's why I kept saying main dies in a minute. Like a fucking minute, and a full HP main dies. Like, I really dislike the boat. I don't like it whatsoever. It is what it is, but well, it's a strong boat, but it just dies too fast. Thick superstructure, like fires, floodings, like you just die so fucking fast. In the sub, man, the sub technology, like it do ton and ton and ton of damage on the main, so you just die very quickly. So RPF showed there, and we smoked with the Svea in Gdansk, and suddenly I think he did a mistake here. Both were in smokes, and I think he shot the main. That's why he was spotted. Otherwise he would have went dark there. See, both were in smoke. I think if he went dark, I'm not sure, he could have survived. But I feel like Reggie was anchoring him, but Reggie just shot him. I think he could have turned to the left and survived. But at this point, the game doesn't matter. We pretty much won it. And yeah, I'm trying to shoot. We are spotted here, and you know, it's not the main because the main is behind an island. It's the Denny. The Denny is right there. That's why I topped. So I know the Denny is right there. My Gdansk and Svea still working on him, and my Condi pushes at 9-10. So far so good. We are in a very good spot. We secured the 4th kill, and you can see the RPF. So I'm pinging, and we pop the radar. There he is, the Denny. Again, you can fight him from close range very easily, very easily. You don't want to fight him from long range. Long range is not your, you know, strong suit, let's put it that way. But from close range, you just melt him. Even if he's full, you have the DPM. He tries to, you have saturation and speed, so he tries to show that back turret you can like pump 4 or 5k chunks on the 50mm plating, and you just like chip him in 3 salvos. You take like 15k in 3 salvos, pretty much less than 7 seconds. Anyway, we managed to secure the Denny, and at this point the game just ended, just because we had a good rotation. So as you guys saw on 9-10, like, we go back to basics. This is an unplayable flank for me as a Marceau, and you need to understand that in your Marceau. If you feel the flank is suppressed, reposition, you have the speed, make sure to reposition, watch something, kill something, go like force DD, gang a DD with 2 DDs, I don't know, make something. You do not want to turn in fucking circles doing nothing. If I sit in C, I wouldn't kill the Moskva, right? I wouldn't do that. So we went here, we lobbed on the Moskva, we killed him. After that I got C, and there is no reason for me to sit in C. I have a Novo here, and I have a Condi there. You need to understand like your surroundings. I have 2 super boats, like one an anchor, one extremely powerful one as well, and a flanker and an anchor, both like literally holding C. The Gdansk cannot cap, nothing can stop on C cap, nothing. There is no need for you to sit there, right? We killed the Moskva, we got C, and we insta-go base because we can see there's a main pushing, and that main is a kill. For example, if the main came to the channel, I would have insta-go and rush him and kill him. But he didn't come to the channel, he went there. It doesn't matter. You found an angle and you just farm him for free. And yeah, again, the Condi as well on 1-2. We had like extremely suppressive firepower on a flank. It's really strong. Like, I played it with resin in NA, and man, that combo is deadly. Like, it's so deadly. You have everything you need. You have topes, you have double fast radars, so DDs can fucking breathe around these 2 boats, and you have fast smokes, they regenerate very well, and you have really good fire chance, and you're fast as fuck. You can disengage at any given moment. Like, you play by your rules. If you're playing these boats, you let people come in. They're meant and designed to magnetize people, you know, because they have low HP pool, or like, you know, they don't maneuver that well, or they are paper ship. People think they can kill them fast, but against really good players it's gonna be extremely hard to do so and achieve so. Well, another fact, I've never seen Gdansk and Svea lose a flank, believe it or not. I mean, I'm playing this season like pretty much with everybody as a merc and as a like with main clan, Sentinels and Risen, and I've never seen these two lose a flank. Like even against three ships, like it's just so much. Even if Annapolis chases, so what? You have 10 kilometers, keep a distance, they burn a smoke, and that smoke is useless. While you have fast smokes, you can pick your fight wherever you want. So yeah, it's a fun fact, but it's an actual fact. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the wisdom and the IQ gaming. Again, it's all about rotation. This game is easy. No matter who you're playing against, if you know what to do and how to do it, you can win your game very easily. So, the boys wanted me to highlight it and explain it. Here we are. 71 on the main, by the way, you see? It was just like some chip damage, 30k on the Moskva. Just like chip damage and tops, you managed to kill, almost not kill, but you know, like main dies really fast. And Marceau is really scary boat with dealing DPM. So, hope you guys enjoyed the replay or the let me explain series for the 6th map. And now if you want to keep up with the Kardashians, follow for more facts and wisdom. And as always, I will see you in the next one.